How many of you in this room have felt stuck? I mean truly stuck, like you're running 100 miles an hour but getting nowhere. You wake up every day with a little voice whispering, "There's more." And you know it. You feel it in your gut. But you're drowning in doubt, in fear, in frustration. Maybe you've worked your ass off, but you're still behind on the bills. Maybe you've been there for everyone else, the kids, the boss, your partner, and yet deep down you wonder, when is it my time? You scroll through your phone watching other people win, other people shine, and a part of you screams, that should be me. Let me tell you something right now. That voice inside of you, that whisper, that hunger, that's your soul screaming to be unleashed. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Your life doesn't change when you get more information. Your life changes when you make a decision. A real one. A line in the sand, I am done living small decision. Because life will pay you whatever you demand of it. Not what you hope for, not what you wish for, but what you decide to go after and refuse to settle for less. So let me ask you right now, are you ready to design your destiny? Let me take you back. It's 1983. I'm broke. Not broke emotionally, I'm talking financially broke. I had $22 left in my bank account, living in a 400 square foot apartment, washing my dishes in the bathtub. No job, no hope. And the worst part? I felt like I was failing at life. I remember standing in that little kitchen and I made myself a promise. I said, I will never live this way again. This is not who I am. I will change this now or die trying. That was the moment, the turning point. I decided. I didn't have all the answers. I didn't have the resources, but I had hunger. I had a vision. I had enough pain to drive me to make a permanent shift. Because here's what I know. Pain is either going to destroy you or it's going to drive you. And that choice is 100% yours. You see, life is like a thermostat. Most people live their lives like a thermometer. They react to the environment. Money's good? They're up. Relationships rough? They're down. Economy's bad? They panic. But you are not a thermometer. You are the thermostat. You set the temperature. You decide what the standard is. And when your standards go up, when you say, I will no longer tolerate mediocrity in my body, my relationships, my finances, my spirit, that's when your life begins to transform. Practical strategies, how to do it. So let's get practical. I'm not here to hype you up just to feel good. I'm here to give you the tools to break through. Because knowledge is not power, executed knowledge is power. Let's walk through 3 keys to designing your destiny right now. 1. Change your state. If you don't control your state will control you. Energy is everything. What do I mean by state? I mean the mental and emotional place you're operating from at any moment. And your state determines your decisions, and your destiny is shaped by your decisions. Think about it. Have you ever made a bad decision when you were angry, tired, stressed, or fearful? Of course you have. So the first rule is, emotion is created by motion. You can literally change your state in a heartbeat by moving your body, changing your breathing, changing your focus. Right now, stand up. I mean it. Get on your feet. Shake it out. Breathe deep. Raise your hands in the air. Put a big, goofy, ridiculous smile on your face. Silly? Maybe. But that's how you hijack the biochemistry of fear. That's how you tell your brain, we're not in survival. We're in power. Make this a daily ritual. Prime your body, prime your mind. Create a peak state before every decision, every challenge, every day. Because when you own your state, you become unstoppable. 2. Change your story. Change your story, change your life. Most people are trapped not by circumstance, but by the story they tell themselves. I'm not good enough. I always mess it up. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not educated. I'm not lucky. All lies. Your story is the lens you see life through. If your story is disempowering, it doesn't matter how great your resources are, you'll sabotage them. So how do you shift it? Ask better questions. Questions are the steering wheel of the mind. Instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? Ask, what's great about this? What can I learn? How is this happening for me? Your story should be a warrior story, a champion story, a comeback story. You've been through pain? Good. That pain gave you your edge. You've been through hell? Great. That means heaven's waiting, but only if you fight for it. You are not your past. You are the author of your future. So what's the story you want to write? 3. Take massive action. Here's the real kicker. Nothing changes without action. Not a to-do list. Not a vision board. Not another podcast. Action. Massive, strategic, relentless action. When I decided to change my life, I got on the phone and made 100 cold calls a day. I read a book a day. I drove across the country just to learn from the best. I did what others weren't willing to do. Because if you do what's easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what's hard, your life will become easy. And listen, action breeds confidence. You don't wait until you're confident to act. You act your way into confidence. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is being scared out of your mind and doing it anyway. So ask yourself, what is one bold action I can take today that will move me toward the life I deserve? And then, do it. Not tomorrow. Not next week. No. Listen to me. You were not born to play small. You were not put on this earth to barely get by. You were made to grow, to conquer, to love deeply, to lead boldly, to create a life that's not just successful, but fulfilled. This is not rehearsal. This is your life, and the clock is ticking. Will you let fear dictate your story? Or will you rise and design your destiny? It starts with a decision, a moment where you say, enough is enough. I will no longer settle. I will no longer shrink to fit someone else's comfort zone. I will unleash who I really am, and I will live with power, with purpose, and with passion. Because when you decide, truly decide, the universe moves with you. So take that energy in your chest right now, that fire in your belly, that yes in your soul, and make the move. Raise your standard. Shift your state. Tell a new story. Take massive action. This is your moment. This is your breakthrough. Now go out there and design your destiny. Say it with me. Now I am the creator of my life. Now I design my destiny. Let's make it happen. Let's go.